Hello and welcome to today's session. Today's all about self-care. It's part 2 of the 3-part finale of this program, dedicated to other coping mechanisms and ways of working with anxiety. So self-care, what is it? Self-care, the clue is in the name. Meaning only we can do it. We cannot rely on others to give us self-care. We have to do it ourselves. It's strongly linked with self-confidence, self-esteem and self-worth. So if we have good levels of those things, our self-care is usually very good. However, if any of those or all three are low, our self-care is usually not going to be too good. So what can we do about it? And what is self-care exactly? What does it consist of? Well, it can consist of anything that's good for you, basically. And we've done a lot of work in this program to work out what is good for you. That's the point. Not me or anyone else. What's good for you. So you've done a lot of the homework towards that. But it's also the smaller things. So if you felt, I need some fresh air, then go outside, go for a walk, go in the garden. If you need to stop for 5 minutes, then do so. That's self-care. That's what you need. And if you need to have a conversation about something, or you need to say no to something, again, using those boundaries that we've talked about before, that's self-care as well. I have a lot of clients coming to me whose self-care isn't very good. But we can get it really up. I have a lot of clients coming to me with self-care that needs improvement. And that's what we work on, using some or all of the techniques that we've looked at during this program. But what I often hear is, no, the children must come first, or someone else must come first, or work comes first. Everything but them. And of course that's where self-care is going to be lacking, because the focus is not on self, it's on everything and everyone else. And it's certainly not selfish to have self-care in any way, shape or form. If we want to be able to have the strength to help others and a good mind to help others, then we need to look after ourselves, because if we're okay, we can look after others. We can have energy to give out to others. If we don't have good self-care, then we're not in a good place. And how much can we then give out? So it's actually extremely unselfish. It's a necessity to have self-care. It really is. So we can do spontaneous self-care, where we might have a spare hour that we've put aside and we say, right, okay, I'll decide in the moment. I'll be mindful about what I fancy doing at the time. Or we can pre-plan our self-care. You might like to look at some of these questions that you could ask yourself, which can help you decide what it is that you need. So check in with yourself regularly, like we have discussed before. How do I feel today? What do I need to do today? Those are things that we must do. Am I up for it, or do I need help or a resource to help me? What will I eat today? and when? How can I make today the best it can be for me? Is there time today for me to relax? Is there something fun going on or things that will make me smile? Will I get exercise? Will I get fresh air? Am I drinking enough water? Make sure you get your basic needs met. Social needs will include mixing with friends, family, in your community, anything social. Physically, that means you're drinking enough, you have enough nutrition, exercise, that you're feeling good within yourself, physically. And mentally, so using creativity, learning, having interests, so that you're mentally stimulated as well. Let's look at some more examples of self-care. So it could be that you go to a doctor or a dentist when you need to, or have therapy when you need to. Anything of the healthcare nature. That if you become emotional, you don't berate yourself. You just ask yourself what's wrong and see what you can do about it. And if you wouldn't berate someone else for being emotional, then do not do it to yourself. An easy way to see what self-care you need is to imagine yourself as someone else that you really care about, and think about what advice you would give them. What would you be encouraging them to do? And then take your own advice, because that's the advice you need. Your own advice to you. That's self-care. Making sure you have spare time, having hobbies. Listen to your body and give it what it needs. Dress how you like. Be yourself. Make sure you get plenty of time outside in the fresh air. It's an absolutely beautiful day here today as I record this. I'm in front of a window. The sun is coming in and out of the clouds. You may have noticed the light changing throughout this video. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'll be enjoying some of it very shortly. So we've looked at self-care in some detail, but remember that self-care is individual to you. Your self-care will not look like someone else's self-care. Only you can decide what you need and make sure that it happens. So that's the end of our session today. We have one left in the programme, and I will finish by saying look after yourself, take care, and bye for now.